Kons podcast. That like button, subscribe and share. Content.
Thank you for the round of applause. Thank you. Thank you for the round of applause. Episode 116. Kons podcast. You know what it is. I'm gonna jump right into it. Today ain't gonna be too long. I couldn't find too many videos for what I'm talking about. So yeah, this camera crooked and shit. Yeah. Kons podcast, episode 116. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna touch on a few little things. The leaked documents. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the leaked documents. They brought that back up. Talk about the coalition going on, the clicking up that's happening. Attempt to take down the United States. Killer Mike and Dave Chapelle. Killer Mike's song on Black Ops 6. And I'm gonna touch on Black Ops 6. Also God of War TV show. So first and foremost, let's get to the war shit. I know I said, if you looked at yesterday's episode, I talked about how they had some leaked documents, saying that they said it was depicted plans of Israel planning to attack Iran. So they came out today, and said this. Check this video out. Something I recorded.
Via a senior U.S. defense official that those classified documents leaked and posted a telegram were actually not Israel's specific plans for an attack on Iran, but instead the documents are descriptions of satellite images showing Israeli warplanes that were preparing for a strike and practicing air refueling. Just one of many topics here that I do want to discuss with a good friend of the show, Dr. Jonathan Schanzer, the Senior Vice President for Research at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Thank you so much, as always, for taking the time to be here with us.
My pleasure.
All right, so first off, I do want to ask you about the classified documents leak. Now that we have a little bit more information here on what may have happened, can you tell me, do you think it's going to impact Israel's retaliatory attack on Iran? And of course, that retaliatory attack in retaliation for 180 ballistic missiles that were fired by Iran and Israel earlier on this month.
Yeah, look, I think the leak has had a couple of immediate and then maybe one or two long-term impacts. The immediate impact was that Israel put off its strike, reportedly, what we're hearing today, that perhaps it was a couple of days delay. From what we're hearing right now out of Israel, we may be actually approaching the moment. There was, I think, some thinking that maybe they'd wait until after the elections. That doesn't seem likely right now. I get the sense that the Israelis would like to do this sooner rather than...
You've seen and heard, you know what I'm saying? It was not plans to attack Iran. It was satellite images of Israel planes practicing, said they was practicing how to refuel in the air. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then I seen some other shit that they were leading that the leaks came from somewhere inside the U.S. about the documents being leaked. Somewhere it came from our infrastructure. Some dude that the U.S. Senate or somebody that works within that circle, you know what I mean? The inner circle of the presidency, of the administration, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Somebody from the inside definitely leaked that out, I seen. Yeah, so they said it wasn't them planning to attack Iran. It was just satellite images of the jets practicing refueling in the air, so they say, quote unquote. You know, that's what they said. It seems like they're trying to redirect of what it really was. And apparently that postponed some of the attacks that they were planning on doing against Iran. I guess it postponed some of the attacks that they were going to do, and they set it back due to this document being leaked. Then there's a coalition, like I talked about before. I've seen more shit on it. They call them the evil axis. Check this video out.
We had all acknowledged that the sanctions regime has not been as tight as we'd have liked to see it. China being the worst offender with direct military support. India, a country I'm very supportive of, but India in terms of purchasing Russian oil, that given that hard currency to Russia for them to go out into the marketplace and acquire arms. It's one of the reasons why I think this package, which the House just passed, we will take up this week, that says we have to be ready to be prepared for our national security interests, not only in Ukraine and Russia, also in terms of military assistance to Israel, but with additional humanitarian aid for the Palestinians who are in such great challenges. And there's about $8 or $9 billion for the Indo-Pacific region because of the concern that we have about China's aggressiveness towards Taiwan. Clearly, the Chinese linkage to Russia, combined with the fact that the Iranians are providing drones, for example, for Russia, and the outlier nation, North Korea. I know the terminology used to be axis of evil. This may be the 2024 axis of evil combination of nations.
As you've seen, that was him talking about, and this was a while ago. This was back in like April, this video that you just seen was from. And he's talking about the coalition and the clicking up of North Korea, Russia, Iran, and China. You feel me? They're clicking up in an ultimate plan to take out the West. You know what I'm saying? Which is us, the United States. So if that ain't something fucking major, I don't know what's gonna click in your head that's gonna tell you anything else is more major than that. But that's major news. That's probably bad news, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because if we get all four of these different powerhouses teaming up to try to take down the U.S., that's some nut ass shit right there. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't even want to see what that'd be like if we got four countries coming together to attack against us, to take out us. You feel me? That shit is crazy. But at the same time, you know, the U.S. is, man, you know, we know bullies out here. We bullies out here. You know what I'm saying? We punking niggas turf and shit. You know, that's what the U.S. been doing. You know, we want our way to be their way. You know what I'm saying? How they rock over in foreign land, we want them to be under how the fuck we do things. You know what I'm saying? We want their morals to be the same as our morals. You know what I'm saying? We want them to have the same type of currency as we got. Feel me? A one world. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers want a one world everything. Government, currency, one world language, one world economics, for the whole world, one government. That's what the United States been pushing for a long time. If you don't know that, you need to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? And then there's election coming up. And something always happens before elections, so just be on your toes before that November ballot come.
You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed shit's gonna go down.
It's already spewing. It's already brewing up. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just a quest and a journey to that world domination. That's what I think. They want control over everything, especially with this AI shit getting out of control. Shit, we finna, this nigga Elon done introduced motherfucking robots and shit. Just like we seen in iRobot. This nigga introducing robots to the world. You know? That could possibly take over your job. You got some mandatory labor, especially warehouses. That shit's coming to warehouses for sure. You know, I figured that when they started putting the picks and shit on the audio shit, where the earphones shit, you hear your picks in the ear type shit. It's already a glimpse of AI. You know what I'm saying? So now they got robots finna come. You feel me? It's definitely finna be robots taking over your job for sure. So just be prepared for that shit. Yeah, man. Coalition between North Korea, Russia, Iran, and China. These motherfuckers done had a meeting and shit. Yeah, as you seen in the video though, called them the evil axis. You know what I'm saying, of the world. I don't know, man. I hope that shit don't come to fruition, man. But they already done having meetings and shit with each other and all kind of shit. I don't know. That's bad news. But yeah, on to the next. Killer Mike. Killer Mike got a song in Black Ops 6 called The Detonator. If you want to look that up, I couldn't find a video to go with this because copyrighted issues and shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find nothing to go with it. Yeah, because everything was playing the song and shit. You know, I couldn't find Killer Mike talking about it or none of that. So, but yeah, he got a song in Black Ops 6 called Detonator. If you don't know who Killer Mike is, definitely go look him up. He won Album of the Year last year for his album, Michael. I mean, he won that over Travis Scott and shit, you know. Had Kai Sinat talk about I don't even know who the fuck Killer Mike is and shit. You know, because not a young nigga. I even talked about that thing on the shit, one of them episodes back at that time. Got a song on there called Detonator. He said he was hyped, you feel me, to spit on some shit from his producer LP, the guy he runs with that's in that group he got called Run the Jewels. Yeah, he said he was anxious to spit on some of his beats again. It's called Detonator. It's gonna be in the Black Ops 6 hit to drop tomorrow. Killer Mike and Dave Chapelle. If you heard Killer Mike's album, it's a song called Kill Jill. He got Dave Chapelle in the beginning of that shit telling him to like keep going type shit, you know, keep going. He did a small little speech, you know, basically talking about keep your head up and keep it moving. Don't stop doing what you're doing type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they linked up and he said when he met Dave Chapelle said, you feel me, let's go on tour. So now that's coming into fruition and now they both are going on tour. Comedy mixed with hip hop. I'm anxious to see what that's going to be like, how they going to work that out. There's going to be performances and then they're going to do like a set, or is it going to be at the same time? I don't know, but I'm interested and it sounds dope. The tour dates, I believe, are like 8 days or something like that. If I found a picture, you'll be looking at it right now. If I found a picture for the tour. But yeah, they're going on tour though. You could look that up though. It's called Talking That Shit Tour. Still Talking That Shit, I think it's called, or something like that. But it's interesting to see, you know what I mean? To see like blended hip hop performances mixed in with like a comedy show. I don't know. I think that should be dope. I think it'd be a hell of a show. Definitely something I ain't never seen before. I've never seen like a comedian combined with like an artist and then they link up and do a show. I think that's dope. I'm excited. If they come near, I'll definitely try to see what's up. I'm not sure where they're going. I think what I've seen, they're going to Oakland right before they hit Long Beach, if I remember right. And that's like at the end of November, I believe, or something like that. But you can look it up though. See for yourself. Black Ops 6. I got a couple things to say about Black Ops 6. As you already heard, Killer Mike got the song called Detonator on Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 is available. You can download the campaign, I think, today. The game officially comes out tomorrow. It's going to feature a lot of different things. The campaign is going to be different from how, if you remember, if you played Black Ops, what is it called? Cold War. If you played that, the campaign, how they had different options and shit like that you can go based off different decisions that you make and different paths that you can go down. You know what I'm saying? It had all that shit up in there, different little paths and shit that you can go down, alternate endings and shit like that. This one they're saying is not going to be any of that. It's not going to be no alternate ending. It's very linear. It's one ending. There's going to be different choices that you can make as far as like going silence or going loud, you know, having a silencer on or taking a silencer off, that type of shit. You'll have choices to make with that. But as far as how Cold War was, when you can go whole different routes and create whole different paths based off your decisions and shit, which is dope. That's innovative and that was fun, you know. But they're not doing that this time around on Black Ops. Raven Software is confirmed. They're the ones that make Black Ops and Treyarch. They've confirmed that they're not going that route. It's gonna be more linear, but it's gonna be more divine moments. Yo, if you're enjoying this content and you fuck with Kons Podcast and you like all the constant motherfucking content, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment on this shit. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, do that right now. Back to the episode. You know, in the campaign, which is dope. Call of Duty to me has always had dope campaigns. If I didn't like the multiplayer side of it, I've always loved the campaign of Call of Duty. Single player type nigga, you feel me? I play solo dolo a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love campaign. I play by myself, you know what I mean? A lot. I fuck with online shit too though, you know what I'm saying? If I like the online shit, but not every Call of Duty. Like I said, the Black Ops series, I don't even fuck with that. I don't even like the Black Ops series too much. So we'll see how this one does. I played the beta. They have this omni run thing where you can run in like any direction. So you can run backwards now. You can sprint backwards. You can sprint to the left, to the right, diagonal, anywhere, to the side step sprint, you know, which is crazy. You can also dive anywhere. You can dive backwards. You can dive to the side. You know what I'm saying? Which is different. You know, I think that a lot of players are going to start doing too much with that type of feature. I think that shit will get annoying playing. I ain't going to lie. I think it should get real annoying with people trolling and doing that shit too much and thinking they're fucking cool for fucking killing you while they're diving or some shit, you know? Like we see that shit in Call of Duty now. Motherfuckers love to come and slide around corners and shit, shooting their gun blindly and all that. I mean, that's cool, but I don't rock with the slide and shit. I don't do none of that bullshit. You know, it's just annoying. I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? To the people that do it, nothing against you. Hey, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But now that ain't my play style. I'm not looking to come sliding around corners and shit. And yeah, I'm a real tactical nigga. You know what I'm saying? I've been using snipers lately, so I've been playing the backfield, not on the front line, not running around as much. Snipers is hard. Definitely a different way of playing Call of Duty by sniping. Yeah, you're not spraying at a nigga. You got that one shot, and then this is a bolt gun I'm using. So it's popped, and you gotta every time. You know what I'm saying? So it's slower. You gotta make sure that shot count. And when you fire that first shot, you gotta aim right. You feel me? Otherwise, it's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got fullies. So yeah, it's different. But you know, I'm chasing these challenges and shit, chasing gold, chasing the whatever that shit called, polyatomic. Yeah, I want that one. You need like 50 platinums for it. So I got like 30 something. Black Ops 6 will also have this advanced audio feature where it's going to be free for everybody, but they're also going to have where you can pay $19.99 to get your own personal little audio profile set up within Call of Duty as a whole in the last 5 years. You don't have to do that, but you can go and they set up and they go by your physiology and shit. So they go by how far each ear is, and you know what I'm saying? They measure how, you know, the sound, your environment and everything. Like it just breaks down so that you can have the precision correct audio, you know what I'm saying, for hearing shit. When it comes to playing with earphones and shit, I play with earphones all the time. I don't really play off the TV sound when I'm playing Call of Duty because I need to hear footsteps. All that shit is important. So they have what they call enhanced audio, enhanced headphone mode. That's what it is. And it's for pinpointing footsteps and gunfire, and also pinpointing footsteps of teammates versus enemies. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it sounds dope. It sounds dope. I'm anxious to see what that's like, to see what that's going to be like. That's definitely different. I've never experienced anything. I've experienced hearing the footsteps and all that, and they even have different perks that you can use to where you can actually enhance the sounds. It's like a perk you have. I can't remember what it's called, but it enhances the sounds of footsteps and all that. Makes them very more amplified. So if you're playing on a headset, you can really hear the footsteps. Like I hear people sliding, you know, like when people want to come around the corner, I'll hear them slide. You know, you can hear them, the actual slide on the ground, you know, with the headphones on, versus on the TV, I can't hear that. You know what I mean? So this advanced, enhanced audio mode, I'm anxious to see what that's about, being that I do play with Turtle Beaches. Yeah. And sometimes it is hard to see where the gunfire specifically is coming from, as opposed to like real life. You know, you hear a shot in front of you, you're going to know that shit in front of you. You hear a gunshot behind you, you're going to know it's right behind you. So I think with the tech and the audio, they're trying to master that and try to get that down to a science. I don't think it's not quite all the way there yet. But it's pretty good though, at some point for sure. The fact that they're just enhancing it now and making it better than what it is good news. I don't know how much I'm gonna play it. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Black Ops at all. I'm a fan of the Modern Warfare side of Call of Duty. But when I played the beta, it was all right. I was playing it on core mode, so that's definitely different. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely different on core. They didn't have hardcore on the beta, so I don't know how that is. That's how I play the game, so that's the experience I'm looking for to play the game, is on that hardcore mode. God of War. God of War is getting a TV show. Amazon picked it up. Amazon gonna be, they already been in the works, I think last year or something like that. Amazon picked it up, been in the works. God of War is getting its own TV show. It's going to be set in his origins of Greece, Not so far as like a Ragnarok story or anything like that. I don't know if they're gonna have his son in it, Atreus. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's more recent. So they said it's going into the origins of him, his origins and ties that he has in Greece. Yeah, Ronald Moore is the new showrunner, they said, for it. Ronald Moore produced a lot of the Star Treks and shit back in the day. Yeah, he was a Star Trek guy. That was his major thing, is what a lot of people know him for. He produced a lot of the Star Treks, Deep Space Nine, the Voyager, all of the Star Treks he was involved in, from what I read. So he's the new showrunner. I guess he's the fore guy or the figurehead for the project of God of War on Prime. I think he's going to be spearheading that in the future. They had something going on to where it was like creative differences, they said, with somebody that was working with it, and it's been halted for a minute. So now it's being back into production with this guy, Ronald Moore, that's coming in and taking over. There's been a lot of speculation on who's going to be Kratos. First we heard, could be rumors, The Rock. Could be Chris Judge, could be Triple H, they said. I've seen Jason Momoa. I don't know. We're not sure who gonna be playing Kratos, but I'm sure it'll be somebody dope. That's a character that you definitely have to embody. Gotta have the right physique for it. Definitely have to play the game to understand and get involved and all that. So I hope they pick the right dude, being that it's going to be a series. With series, they got to grab me. I'm not really into series. Every episode got to grab me. I will point out one, Obliterated on Netflix. If that's still on Netflix, that is a dope fucking series. I watched every fucking episode. I could not stop watching that shit. Every episode is about an hour. It's about 9 episodes. It's like one long movie though. It's so action packed. Every episode is filled with action. It's something to keep you triggered in for sure on every episode. It's called Obliterated on Netflix. That's about it. Episode 116. That's about all I got today. Yeah, see y'all tomorrow. This is Thursday, October 24th. Like I said, Black Ops come out tomorrow. You can download the campaign, I think today. I did. The enhanced audio that I was talking about is not going to be on last gen consoles. So it's not going to play a factor on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That is something that's only for PS5 and Xbox Series X. People on PS4 and Xbox One won't be able to experience the enhanced audio feature. It's for next gens. Yeah, so today we talked about the leaked documents. They said it wasn't actually a plan to attack Iran, which we don't know. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit, being that it got leaked, so now they're working to try to, cover it up, sweep it under the rug, say it's not that, it's this. It's not this, it's that. So damage control, that's the word I was looking for. We talked about the coalition between North Korea, Russia, and Iran, China coming together to take down the West and the ultimate plan. Yeah, that's something heavy. Killer Mike, Dave Chapelle going on a tour called Talk That Shit Again tour, or something like that. Comedy and hip hop should be dope. I think it's like 8 dates. We talked about Killer Mike got a song on Black Ops called Detonator. We talked about Black Ops campaign mode, God of War getting a TV show, and Black Ops enhanced audio tech and audio feature for the headset players and people that want to hear the footsteps and all that. Thank you for watching Kons motherfucking podcast, constant content. See y'all tomorrow on Friday. Black Ops will be out by then, so I don't know, I might bring that up on tomorrow's episode if I have had a share and planned it at 9:00 tonight. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, this is episode 116. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this shit. I didn't have too many videos today because there was a lot of copyrighted shit, I guess, that I was talking about. I couldn't find too much except for the news type shit. But yeah, man, thank you for sharing. Tell everybody about this shit. Constant content, you know what I mean? Tell everybody about it. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, let somebody know about Kons podcast. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you may be doing, I don't know, whenever you around people, you know what I'm saying? Put it in somebody's ear. You go to a car show or something, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I done did car shows, the one in Monterey. You could, if you had a car show recently and you see other car enthusiasts, tell them about that episode, you know what I'm saying, that I did the car show on, whatever episode that is. Car show in Monterey, Exotics on Broadway. I go every year. Can't wait for next year. But yeah, though, episode 116. Hope y'all enjoyed this shit. keeping you updated, you know, on shit that's happening, shit that's going on, headlines and shit with these celebrities and shit that's going on. I'm gonna start covering more gamer shit. I looked at some gamer shit today and asked myself, why the fuck I ain't never covered no gamer shit updates and all that. I am a gamer, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna start covering more gamer shit for sure. Gamer news, what's coming out, and all that type of shit, man. You know what I mean? Just look forward to all new shit. There's gonna be a whole lot of different shit coming on this channel. You know what I mean? I do everything. I do it all. So more TikTok views, reaction videos, all that shit, reviews, all that. Venom come out, you know. Yeah, so yeah, Venom come out tonight, actually. Venom 3. So if y'all want to see that. Yeah, Kons podcast though. Hit the subscribe button, like button, comment, and all that shit. Tell somebody about it, share it, and all that good shit, man. You feel me? Yeah, start some
Hit that like button, subscribe and share. Constant content.
Don't you? Gotcha, bitch.
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Gotcha, bitch. Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Gotcha, bitch. Hate me, don't you? Gotcha, bitch. Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?